Well, hello there. Long time no see, and I apologize for being MIA. Also, Happy New Year, 2026. Let's go. Yeah, this does feel a bit awkward and strange. I know I was on a consistent grind for a little bit, but like how things happen, life just kind of gets the best out of you. So finally, was able to kind of get some time today, film some content. Number one, haven't driven the car in over 3 months. So fingers crossed, everything is good. I did have the car on a trickle charger. So I'm really hoping there's nothing stopping me from starting the car. I do have a little concern on the gas that's in the car just because it's been 3 to 4, 5 months maybe now. So yeah, without further ado, let's get a cold start and hopefully all is well. And I think I need to check the tire pressure as well. So while the car warms up, not sure if you guys heard that sound during cold start where it's kind of like banging or like it's kind of like a knocking noise. I'm pretty sure where the X pipe meets up, the bolts might have rattled loose. So I think I definitely need to check the exhaust when I get back. Anyways, let me check the tire pressure. A little low. Yeah, I definitely need to get the car in the air later on today. Here we are, back in the car finally. Exhaust leak is kind of annoying, or while I'm hoping that it is the exhaust that's leaking. I filmed a little clip of kind of what you can hear at idle. So it does sound like it's just loose and kind of shaking around. So far so good though. Haven't driven manual in a while, so this is a little funky. So what I've noticed with this exhaust leak is when you kind of let the idles, when it's in gear and you let it kind of idle down or slow down, around the 2K mark, you can hear that rattle and vibration. So that's kind of why I think it is the X pipe. Do you guys hear that? So I'm gonna try to replicate the noise. There we go. All right, just got my tools all laid out. Let me get the car in. Oh, the bolts rattled loose. All right, so just getting the car in the air. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the bolts backed itself out. Hoping the noise is just from that then. Alright. Found the issue, two-part problem. Let's see if I could just hold this light. Ooh. So number one, the skid plate bolts were loose, so this thing was kind of banging around. And then also, I just checked the header bolts, and they're kind of loose. So yeah, super loose. So gonna work on tightening that up. Not sure if I could film it. Both sides, unfortunately. So yeah. But let me know if you see what I see. Yeah, not sure how, but the bolt rattled loose and is gone. So yeah, let me dig through my, there's not much space down here. Let me dig through my bolt bin and hopefully I can put it together. So be right back. Should have shown this while I was not under the car, but can't even show it. So hopefully this works. I already checked that it fits inside and goes all the way through. So yeah. After some severe knuckle punching, nut and bolt diving, so the one I had originally shown was too short. Then the other one, I didn't have a washer for it because the opening was so large. So fingers crossed, this is the last iteration and I'm able to bolt the header back on. So anyways, let's go. All right, I'm pretty exhausted. Got the car button back up. I think the last clip I filmed was not having a long enough nut and bolt. So finally got that, added some, not really a crush washer, like a locking washer. So that worked out, fortunately. So here we are. Get a recap of kind of really what happened. So once I got the car in the air, the skid plate bolts were almost backed all the way out. So it's clear that the exhaust was loose for a while and really just rattled a lot of these things loose. Also, I thought I tightened it quite well when I put it back together, but I guess not. So I went around, make sure I torqued them all down. And then let's get to the header bolts. So here's that new nut and bolt added to the left side since it was completely missing. And then just re-tightened, really tightened it down this time. So I think I tightened it to the point where it's like foot-pounds from being stripped. Also checked, I don't know if you could see that. Also checked the X pipe and just kind of snugged it a little bit. But overall, I think we should be good. Haven't started the car yet, so I'm going to start the car, check for exhaust leaks, and hopefully we're good. No exhaust leaks. All right, we're in action. Let me get the car down and take it for a drive. Accidentally stopped filming. Was kind of just saying how unexpected, maybe it is expected, that the bolts were able to rattle that loose. I'm very fortunate that, you know, I caught it at the right time, and I was able to re-secure the bolts. I guess the only unfortunate part was losing the exhaust X-pipe / header bolt, but I'm glad that's not like a very specific bolt that I had to order. It's literally just a nut and bolt, so glad I was able to find that and I did not have to do a parts run. But yeah, the car is great. We're back. Great timing as well. That only took me, quote unquote, only took me a little over 2 hours, I think. Knuckles are a bit bruised, but fortunate that it was a quick and easy fix, let's say. Nothing major, so that's amazing. It's always a win. So kind of an active test drive right now. I'm running a few errands not too far away, picking up some groceries. So yeah, hopefully everything goes well. I did kind of let the RPMs drop to around the 2000 RPM mark where it was experiencing that like rattle. So that's completely gone. I'm pretty sure that I have resolved the issue. So super pumped.